Ever notice her suddenly catch her breath or get goosebumps when you're around? No? You probably missed it. Women often experience little body shivers when they're turned on or excited by something you did. And most guys have no clue they even caused one. Today we're going through 11 body shivers you likely triggered in her, but didn't notice. These are those subtle, full body tingles she gets from your touch, your voice, or even just your look. 11. That intense eye lock and smile. Sometimes, all it takes is a certain look from you. If you held strong eye contact with her, maybe giving a slow, confident smile, there's a good chance she felt a quick shiver run through her. Eye contact can be incredibly intimate. It signals confidence and connection. When you give her that "I want you" look, even if you didn't realize you were doing it, her body reacts. Her eyes might widen or her breath might hitch for a second because something just fluttered inside her. She might break eye contact to hide how affected she was. Next time you catch her biting her lip or blushing after you look at her a certain way, know that you probably gave her butterflies and a shiver she tried to suppress. 10. Your voice in her ear. Have you ever leaned in to whisper something to her? Maybe at a noisy party or just to be playful? The combination of your warm breath and your low voice right by her ear can give her instant goosebumps. A man's voice, especially when dropped to a near whisper, can be extremely arousing. So when you leaned in and said, "You look amazing tonight," or even something mundane like, "Let's head out now," in a low tone, you might have noticed her inhale sharply or her eyes flutter for a second. That's a shiver. She felt a wave of tingles from her neck down to, well, other places. You likely pulled away not realizing the effect, but inside she was going, "Oh my God." Trust me, if you speak softly and close to her ear, you're probably lighting her up inside. 9. A hand on the small of her back. Guiding her through a doorway or into a room with your hand gently placed on her lower back might seem like a gentlemanly gesture, but to her body, that touch is electric. The lower back, right above the waist, is a sensitive, erogenous zone. For many women, it's unexpected and intimate without being overtly sexual. So when you lightly rested your palm there to lead her, you may have felt nothing special, but she likely got a little jolt. She might straighten her posture or catch her breath. You probably didn't notice you sparked a shiver while you were busy being a gentleman. But the next time you put your hand on her back, pay attention. Does she step a bit closer or lean into it? That could be her body silently asking for more contact. 8. Gentle fingers through her hair. Maybe you swept a strand of hair off her face, or you playfully twirled a lock of her hair while sitting next to her. That seemingly innocent touch can send tingles all over her scalp and down her body. The nape of the neck and scalp are loaded with nerve endings. Running your fingers lightly through her hair or along her neck can give her instant goosebumps. Picture this. You're laughing together. You reach out and tuck her hair behind her ear. She smiles, but you don't realize she's also suppressing a shiver because your fingers brush that sensitive spot. Or maybe you gave her a light head massage while cuddling. You might have just been trying to relax her, but inside she's going, "Wow, that feels amazing." She might close her eyes and practically purr, not even knowing you caused her to shudder pleasantly. Hair touch is powerful. Use it wisely. 7. A surprise waist grab. You're walking together and you decide to be playful. You slip your arm around her and give her waist a little grab or squeeze. Maybe you were being affectionate or guiding her across the street. You might not register anything beyond a hug-like gesture, but her body sure did. The sides of the torso, especially around the waist and ribs, are ticklish and sensitive. A spontaneous grab there, not too ticklish, more on the firm side, often gives a woman a thrilling shiver. It's a mix of, "I feel protected," and "Ooh, that was a bit naughty." If you pulled her against you by her waist, even for a moment, she likely got a dose of adrenaline, the delightful kind. Her skin might have flushed, or you might have felt her grip your arm in response. That's her body reacting. Many guys do this flirty move and miss the quick intake of breath she does because they're looking elsewhere. But believe it, you probably gave her chills, the pleasant kind, with that assertive little grab. 6. Whispering at her neck. This one's a level up from just talking in her ear. If you've ever been close enough to murmur something against her neck or just under her ear, you likely set off fireworks. Maybe you leaned over from behind and said, "You smell good," or you were slow dancing and your lips brushed by her ear when you spoke. That area neck, just under the ear, along the collarbone, is ultra-sensitive. Feeling your breath and the vibration of your voice directly on her skin there can make her whole body quiver. She might get instant goosebumps that you didn't see. She might even have to catch her balance because her knees momentarily went weak. Guys often have no clue this is happening because it's such a brief moment. You whisper something sexy or sweet. She says, "What was that?" as if she didn't hear. But maybe it's because that shiver distracted her brain for a second. It's a delightful little shockwave you caused without even kissing her. 5. Light touch on her thigh. Perhaps you're sitting side by side in a car at a movie on a couch, and your hand rests on her thigh. If it's the first time or unexpected, you might notice her breath hitch. The inner or upper thigh is a major hotspot. Even through jeans, a warm hand placed there firmly but gently can send a pulse of heat through her. She might get goosebumps under her clothes or a little chill despite feeling hot. You might have thought, "I'm just casually placing my hand there," but she's definitely noticing. The moment you did it, she likely felt a surge of anticipation. Her body's basically saying, "Yes, more of that, please." If she put her hand over yours or snuggled closer, she's feeling that spark. Many men are too busy watching the movie or driving to see the slight tremor in her leg or the way she lightly squeezes her thighs together after you touch them. Those are subtle signs you just triggered a big sensation. 4. Biting her lip, during a kiss or not. Okay, this one you might notice if you're paying attention. When you were kissing her and gave a gentle nibble on her lower lip, did she shiver? Possibly pull you in tighter? That's a surge of pleasure jolting through her. A soft lip bite is the perfect blend of pain and pleasure, just enough to drive her wild. During a makeout, if you gently catch her lip between your teeth for a second, oh boy. You might not notice her shiver because you're so close, but sometimes you can literally feel her body react. Maybe a tiny gasp or her hands gripping you. That shiver is her body going, "Yes, yes, yes." Outside of kissing, if she bites her own lip while looking at you, she could be feeling a shiver of anticipation just fantasizing about you, though that's more of a signal to you. But during the act, a lip bite from you is often rewarded with a noticeable quiver or moan from her. Slow down and you might feel her actually quaking in your arms. 3. The full body hug from behind. Ever come up behind her and wrap your arms around her, pulling her into a full embrace from behind? Perhaps you did it while she was cooking or standing at a window. You might have just been feeling affectionate, but she probably got a serious case of the tingles. Being hugged from behind is intimate because she can't see you. All her other senses go on high alert. She suddenly feels your chest against her back, your arms around her waist. If you added a nuzzle into her neck or a kiss on her shoulder, multiply that shiver by 10. She might have melted back into you or let out a soft sigh. You likely noticed her cute reaction, putting her hands over yours, leaning her head back on your shoulder. What you might not realize is her heart just sped up and she's got goosebumps on her arms. It's a vulnerable, sexy feeling for her. You literally gave her chills just by that warm, unexpected embrace. 2. That one magic phrase. Believe it or not, sometimes words alone can trigger a physical shiver. It might be the way you said "you drive me crazy" in a low voice, or calling her baby at just the right moment, or even a surprise, "I can't stop thinking about you." If it hits the right emotional sexual chord, she'll feel a surge of emotion that can literally give her goosebumps. It's like an emotional adrenaline rush translating into a physical chill. You might have been focused on what you were saying, but she felt it. That little tremble. Especially if you paired the words with a gentle touch, hand on her cheek looking into her eyes. You created a whole experience. Her skin might flush, her eyes might water slightly, overwhelmed in a good way, and a wave of tingles washes over her. Guys often downplay the effect of a heartfelt whisper or a well-timed dirty talk line, But when you see her eyes briefly close or her breath catch after you drop a line like that, you've probably caused a head-to-toe shiver she'll remember. 1. Kissing her neck, the shiver jackpot. No surprise here, the neck kiss. It's the classic move that almost always elicits a shudder. You lean in, place a soft, warm kiss, or a few, on that sensitive spot where her neck meets her shoulder. And her reaction is immediate. She might literally shiver in your arms, tilt her head to give you better access, because it feels that good. Or you might hear a shaky exhale. The neck is loaded with nerve endings and extremely sensitive to a lover's touch. You may not have noticed the first time you kissed her there, but chances are she got goosebumps or felt a wave of heat. A lot of women even feel a neck kiss all the way down to their toes. You, meanwhile, might just be thinking, neck kiss, check, moving on. But hold on. When you find that spot that makes her melt, linger a bit. You'll feel her body responding. A quiver, a grip tightening on your back, a quiet moan. That shiver is basically her body begging you not to stop. It's the ultimate confirmation that yes, you're driving her wild. It's pretty amazing, right? You were probably giving her these shivers without even realizing it. Now that you do, you can really pay attention and enjoy those little reactions and give her more of what she likes. But don't go yet. We're not done with revealing her secret signals. If you found this eye-opening, watch our next video. 7 women code signals her friends use to green-light you to learn about all the other ways she's showing her desire. And if you want a handy cheat sheet of these body shivers and other signs, grab our printable cheat sheet for just $7. It's got everything in one place, so you'll never miss her coded messages. The link is below. Go check out that next video and keep an eye out for those shivers.